Today's High Performance Podcast is brought to you by Josh Phegan Digital. It's the only place that you'll find our expansive resource library. Every form, checklist, visual and dialogue that you'll ever need to systemize your business. Available to edit in PDF to rapidly take your business to the next level.
Welcome to High Performance, the podcast featuring Josh Phegan and Alexander Phillips. Alexander, today we're going to talk about closing out a year. And for a lot of real estate agents, they get into that point, they get Decemberitis, they start worrying about what it is that's going on underneath the Christmas tree, and they really stop the focus about actually clearing up the existing properties they've got, chasing down some of those expireds and withdrawn listings, being in a position that they actually start to think about listing for next year. What is like the go-to thing that you do to maintain your energy through this period and to make sure that you land every opportunity?
Josh, we've got a pretty amazing goal to hit at the end of this year, which we've only ever done once as a team. Which I think you can trim to your own goals on the amount of sales or the amount of listings, or trying to hit a target that keeps the momentum there. So we're on 950 million for the year. Our goal is $1 billion in sales, which we've only ever done once before. We've got about 100 million to sell. Market shifted a lot. There's some massive gap between buyers and sellers. People are switching off. Some agents are switching off. We're ramping up to hit. We've got a goal. We've got to hit this. We're not finishing until it's done. And so for the next couple of weeks, we've got to do about 15 or 20 million worth of sales. So, today's Sunday. I've been at home for 2 hours preparing our vendors, getting them ready, what's happening, getting buyers, making offers, did an open home, progressing, getting the team ready with what they need to do to hit their goals, because it's also, a massive achievement for us to do that. So we're on, we've also want to hit a goal of 200 sales, or about 3 sales of that, so that's going to happen. But then once that goal's done, if we didn't have another goal, it would have been entirely switched off. So the thing is as well, I've said to all my guys, be done by 10th or 15th of December, get out of here, see mid-January, have a proper month off. Don't be sitting around on the 20th of December. Just get out of here, have a proper break, switch, then we come back I'm back on the 3rd of January. So, I've got 3 weeks left to make sure that we've got, to actually hit that goal. So I think probably as a leader for anyone, or if you're like a one-man band and you go, okay, well, I'm on 20 sales for the year. What's that, two a month. I've got 3 to sell. Your goal should be, I'm clearing all the decks, everything's selling. What do you need to do? Every vendor that we've got on the market at the moment is a face-to-face every week, even if it's week 1, week 10, week 15. Weekly vendor reports, extra open homes, showing them something that we did this week to actually progress 2 sales was we sent a report on all the actions we've done for your property. These are the lists we've called. These are the buyers we've met. These are the extra open homes. This is the cross-selling we've done. These are the other properties we've sold around you. We've gone into overdrive on servicing these vendors. So the one that we sold for 475 and they wanted 55, she goes, you know what? I'm disappointed with the price. I'm not disappointed with what you've done. You've done everything. Let's go ahead with it. So everyone should have a goal of clearing the decks, or at least hitting a sales target. But you've got to also be coming back to listings as well. So making sure that you're progressing potential sellers. If you've got nothing to do whatsoever, there's always something to do. I'd be calling 20 past clients every single day. Just a catch-up call. This is a wrap-up on the market this year. This is what we're forecasting next year. Where are you at? Any help you need? Oh, great to hear from you, Alex. Haven't heard from you for a year. Great to see you still keeping in touch with us. They're testing you too. There is always someone you can call to maintain or build a relationship. So when that time comes, when they get divorced or the partner dies or, they move work, they're calling you.
So, Alex, what makes up that forecast? What are some things that an agent could consider that they might be talking to that future seller about?
There's lots of things. So it's economic forecasts that might affect the market, stock levels, holidays, when the best time of year to sell. I bet you 99% of the people listening to this today wouldn't even know that Easter is the 29th of March next year, which is super early. Well, you've got about 5-6 listing weeks. You've got to be listing now. Do you want to be on the market in March when it's a crowded market, or do you want to be sold in February, cashed up, ready to buy when there's an oversupply? And March these days is probably the highest volume stock month where you want to be out shopping. And if you can't shop because you haven't sold, well, you've got a problem. So these are all the things that you take into account that you've got to be able to talk about and you've got to actually understand.